What's going on, brothers and sisters? Chris here from Namaste Gaming, and it's about time for a channel update. Sorry about the lack of videos this week, but I haven't been idle, so let me catch you guys up. First off, something my EU subs have been waiting for. I am now the proud owner of a new character on the Piken Square server. World v World has become a pretty big part of the game for me, so I want to be on a server that is in a decent position and has some upward momentum, and of the English-speaking servers, that pretty much narrows it down to Piken Square. Thanks to the wonders of guesting, we can still all run dungeons and do other PvE stuff as well. Admittedly, I do plan to spend most of my time in World v World, but I'm sure I will at least farm for gold and progression items like Ascended gear, so if any of you guys feel like carrying a noob through some dungeons, or if you just want to say hi or welcome me to virtual Europe, add me to your friends list. My account name is eunamaste.2073, and it will also be in the description below. To my EU subs and the few randoms I messaged from the forums who I chatted with while trying to decide on a server, thank you so much. You guys were extremely honest and patient with my attempts to extract very specific, obsessive details about your server's World v World scene, and I really do appreciate it. You guys and girls are awesome, and I'm looking forward to being a part of your community. Next up, something that I don't think was even on the radar for most of you guys, the channel now has a website live over at namastegaming.com. It's pretty bare bones right now, but eventually it's going to feature written accompaniments to most of my guides, a message board, and some good old-fashioned written content. I've always loved to write, and while making videos kind of scratches the same itch, there's something extremely satisfying about just banging out a couple of paragraphs. I'm sure any writers who are listening to this will understand completely. I'm also going to be setting the site up as a sort of hub destination, linking out to useful sites for Guild Wars 2 players and that sort of thing, and I'll be updating it whenever something new comes along that's worth sharing. Head over there, bookmark it, say hi, and compliment my excellent choice of generic WordPress theme. Next up, here's what's on the way content-wise. Big stuff first, we've got the Mesmer leveling guide, which is my current big project. It's been on hold this week, I'm helping a buddy move this weekend, and then I'm going full tilt on that. No ETAs, because it seems like every time I give an ETA, I curse that video into becoming a technical nightmare, but just know that I will be doing everything I can to get it finished and up to the same standard as the Guardian guide, if not better. Next up after that is the Thief guide. The build is not really changing, but my presentation on the original Thief video was so bad that I honestly can't wait to replace it. I really do feel like it's my worst video that still gets any sort of measurable traffic, and I need to salve the wound that it's left on my soul and make things right with the universe, you know, bro? Anyway, you can expect to see a few more reviews and first impressions videos as well, a brand new Guild Wars 2 series that I know a lot of you have been waiting for, and if all goes well, our first Namaste Gaming featured YouTuber. Thank you guys for being inspiring, humbling, supportive, empathetic, critical, and appreciative all at once. I'm very lucky to be in a position where I get to interact with you awesome people all the time. I've been struggling to keep up with the comments lately. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't. I hope you haven't. I'm still going to be doing my best to get in there and mix it up, even though it's a race I can't win. If I miss your comment, please understand, it's nothing personal, and if you really need to get a hold of me, hit me up via private message or Facebook, or Guild Wars 2 in-game mail works too. Whether I have 1 sub or 1,000,000, you guys are the reason I'm here on YouTube in the first place, so don't let the fact that there's starting to be a bit of a crowd deter any of you from reaching out. Finally, before we wrap up, the Namaste Gaming Guild on Isle of Janthir is recruiting. We're on the home stretch towards unlocking guild bounties. We are a fairly small guild, composed almost entirely of people who found out about the guild through the channel. So if you like most of the people you see in the comments, you'll probably get along pretty well with the people in the guild. The rule is simple. That's rule, singular. Don't be a dick and we'll get along just fine. If you're looking for guild-organized Fractal of the Mist 40+ runs, we're probably not for you. If you want a motley bunch of generally good people to chat and joke around with while enjoying a video game, that's us. My contact info is below if that sounds like your jam. Much love to all of you guys. Thank you for sticking with the channel in its awkward teenage phase. Thank you for being a part of this crazy trip in general. Keep being your wonderful selves and stay black and beautiful. Peace, guys.